Prime Minister Narendra Modi holds meeting with Chief Ministers through video conference to discuss COVID-19 scenario. Chief Minister Sarbananda Sonowal attends an interactive session on impact of COVID-19 pandemic on the industries sector in Assam. Country records a spike of 4,213 COVID-19 cases in the last 24 hours. Two more COVID-19 positive cases detected in Assam, tweets State Health Minister. And Railways announces gradual restart of passenger train services from tomorrow. Online booking for reservations starts today. Good evening, viewers. Welcome to the Northeast News Bulletin. This is Jolly Khoikia Gogoi with the news in detail. The Prime Minister today held a meeting with Chief Ministers of different states through video conference to discuss about the COVID-19 scenario. The economic fallout as a result of the 54 days lockdown was discussed in the meeting. Ways to bring home workers stranded abroad was also deliberated upon. On the other hand, the Chief Ministers informed the Prime Minister about the various difficulties faced by them in dealing with the situation. Industries and Commerce Department Assam organized an interactive session on impact of COVID-19 pandemic on the industries of Assam with different industrialists, PSUs of Assam today at Assam Administrative Staff College. Participating in this interactive session, Chief Minister Sarbananda Sonowal said that there are around 66,000 units in Assam in the industrial sector, which contributed around 39% of GDP. The state government has already decided to extend a helping hand to those industries, and the Subhash Das Economic Task Force will definitely provide a detailed action plan on it. Industries like oil, IOCL, CII, AGCL, Finer, ACC, Indian Chambers of Commerce, PhD Chambers of Commerce participated in the meeting, while some attended the conference online.
The state government of Assam to revive economy in the state. So that is why whatever suggestion we have received from them, it will all be put forward to the state task force, which has been constituted like few days back, and main task has been given to those task force to bring out a detail, like this thing kind of report through which the state government of Assam can take forward its economic policy and program.
The death toll due to COVID-19 has reached 2,206 with additional 97 deaths, while the total number of cases rose to a figure of 67,152 today, out of which 44,029 are active cases. The country has recorded a spike of 4,213 cases in the last 24 hours. However, with 20,916 people recovered, around 31.15% patients have recovered so far, says a senior health ministry official. According to data, the highest number of confirmed cases in the country is from Maharashtra at 22,171, followed by Gujarat at 8,194. In a recent development, Health Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma through a tweet confirmed that two more COVID-19 positive cases have been detected. One originally hails from Morigaon, while the other is from Guwahati itself. The total confirmed cases now stands at 64, with 29 active cases and 34 recovered cases. Sixteen more persons tested COVID-19 positive in Tripura from 86th Battalion BSF, among which are one official, 6 females and 9 children. Total active cases in Tripura now stands at 148. Chief Minister Biplab Kumar Deb tweeted this information on 10th May and said that the government is conducting maximum number of tests in Tripura. He also said that 75 samples from 3rd Battalion BSF Kamalpur were tested, but all reports are negative. Meanwhile, briefing the media, Additional Chief Secretary S.K. Rakesh said the government is planning to release the first 2 COVID-19 patients from 136 Battalion headquarters of Jawaharnagar, as they have already completed 10 days treatment at GBP Hospital.
On non-medical part of it, today 99 persons have left Agartala for going to Kota by the bus which had carried our students, and a train from Bangalore with about 1200 persons is about to start, or may have started by now. It is likely to reach by June.
Union Health Minister Harshvardhan said that no COVID-19 case has been reported in 10 states and union territories in the past 24 hours, asserting that India is moving fast on the path of success in the fight against the pandemic. He said recovery rate has improved to 30.7%. According to the Health Ministry data, 1,511 COVID-19 patients recovered in the last 24 hours, the highest number of recoveries recorded in one day. The minister also declared that 4 states and union territories have never reported any corona case since the outbreak. The statement comes after the health minister inspected arrangements at a COVID-19 care center in Mandoli area of the national capital.
पिछले 24 घंटे में 10 हमारे स्टेट्स और यूनियन टेरिटरीज ऐसे हैं देश में जहां एक भी केस नहीं आया है.
Indian Railways has announced gradual restart of passenger train services from tomorrow. Booking for reservation for these trains has started at 4 p.m. today and will be available only on the IRCTC website. Ticket booking counters at the railway stations shall remain closed and counter tickets will not be issued. Only passengers with valid confirmed tickets will be allowed to enter the railway stations. Passengers will have to wear face mask and undergo screening at departure, and only asymptomatic passengers will be allowed to board the train. Initially, 15 pairs of trains will ply with passengers on board. These trains will be run as special trains from New Delhi station, connecting various other stations across the country. For some women who were sweeping the road at Kangla, the ancient seat of power of Manipur, a morning rendezvous with Chief Minister Biren Singh turned out to be a life changer. The minister, en route to his morning walk, saw some women sweeping the roads and immediately stopped and inquired about their well-being in this hour of COVID-19 crisis. On inquiry, officials nearby rushed in and informed the Chief Minister that the workers were paid 190 rupees as per government rule. The minister consulted some officials and immediately directed to hike the pay to 225 rupees per day so that the workers can get 6,750 per month. Meanwhile, the Chief Minister also instructed officials to issue health cards to all the workers so that they or their family members can get free medical treatment after rupees 2 lakh every year.
Labor, my Maggie labor, I know officer, I should labor in me.
A special train carrying 1,140 Manipuri people left Chennai for Ziribam on the evening of 10th May. Manipur state government was planning to bring back 1,200 Manipuri people, including students who are stranded in different parts of Tamil Nadu on account of the COVID-19 lockdown, but some of them opted to stay back. Meanwhile, the chief state government has taken special measures for screening the 1,140 people who are expected to arrive at Ziribam in the morning of May 12. As many as 12 counters would be opened at Ziribam for screening the evacuees, and each doctor would be manned with one nurse and one volunteer, said the health official. The evacuees would be separated at Ziribam according to their districts before taking them to district-level quarantine centers by bus.
Those people from Manipur who are outside the state in various parts of the country and perhaps the world, anywhere, they are wanting to come back, and the government is doing every possible effort to get them back and take care of them. There is a train which is coming from Chennai, and people are being screened over there before they go into the train because they have to have a long journey and they should be fit.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi has commended the efforts of scientists and all other people who are leveraging technology in the country. In a tweet, he said, "The nation salutes and endeavours of all these who are bringing a positive difference in the lives of others through means of science and technology." Modi, making a reference to the tests in Pokhran in 1998, remembered the exceptional achievement it made. He said the test at Pokhran was a landmark moment in India's history, and it also displayed the changes which a strong political leadership can bring in the country. Prime Minister said that technology is helping many in the efforts to make the world free from COVID-19. He thanked all those at the forefront of research and innovation on ways to defeat the coronavirus. President Ramnath Kovind extended greetings on the National Technology Day. In a tweet, he said the day marks a special tribute to the scientific community for their incomparable contribution of making the nation self-reliant. President Kovind said the nation recognizes the importance of science and technology as the key instruments for bringing in inclusive progress. He also commended the efforts of Indian scientists and technologists for their efforts at the front lines in the global battle against COVID-19. The Meghalaya government has decided to extend further relaxations by allowing the reopening of all types of shops from Monday onwards in the green zones located in at least 10 districts. Talking to reporters after the review meeting, Deputy Chief Minister Preston Tingsong yesterday informed that the government also decided to allow reopening of automobile and stationery shops from Monday in areas within the Shillong agglomeration, but except in areas of Yuda and Hindailad. Meanwhile, East Khasi Hills administration has decided to keep open several private and commercial establishments in Shillong agglomeration for 5 days instead of earlier 4 days from Tuesday.
We have some more relaxation in Shillong. Shillong agglomeration, from Monday we are going to open up the automobile shops. Okay. Number 2, stationery shops. These are the 2 areas where we would like to again open up, but excluding Yaudo and Police Bazaar, still shops will remain closed.
Before we end the news, the headlines once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi holds meeting with chief ministers through video conference to discuss COVID-19 scenario. Chief Minister Sarbananda Sonowal attends an interactive session on impact of COVID-19 pandemic on the industries sector in Assam. Country records a spike of 4,213 COVID-19 cases in the last 24 hours. Two more COVID-19 positive cases detected in Assam, tweets State Health Minister. And Railways announces gradual restart of passenger train services from tomorrow. Online booking for reservation starts today. Good evening, viewers. Welcome to the Northeast News Bulletin. This is Jolly Khoikia Gogoi with the news in detail. The Prime Minister today held a meeting with Chief Ministers of different states through video conference to discuss about the COVID-19 scenario. The economic fallout as a result of the 54 days lockdown was discussed in the meeting. Ways to bring home workers stranded abroad was also deliberated upon. On the other hand, the Chief Ministers informed the Prime Minister about the various difficulties faced by them in dealing with the situation. Stay updated. Connect with DD News Guwahati on social media, on YouTube at www.youtube.com, see DD News Guwahati, and on Twitter at DD News Guwahati. And that brings us to the end of this evening's bulletin. Thank you for tuning in. Namaskar.